Oh, welcome. Move that out of the way. Greetings, salutations, etc. I was a little slow on the uptake there. I was kind of scrambling to get some of the things all situated before starting. But hi, welcome to the stream. I'm Sin, your boy, the one who does the cooking and the baking in the kitchen. And we're gonna do some baking today. We're gonna be baking some brownies, but we're gonna make them weird. We're gonna make red velvet brownies with guess you could call it a cream cheese swirl. It's like cheesecakey in nature, sort of. It's cheesecake adjacent. And yeah, I hope it'll be pretty good. Going to a game night that bringing a snack to, and I happen to know some people there like brownies, and some people there like red velvet shit. So combine those two things together, and what do we have? We have what I'm making today. Again, all right, so step number one, preheat the oven, 350, it is preheating. Step number two, so take our 8 by 8 inch pan, which thankfully I actually have for that, and slather it with butter. So finally, all of those frozen butter wrappers that I've been saving in my freezer can come in handy by just slathering that butter all over there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's how we like it. Yeah, just make it all even more non-stick than it already was. Yeah, that's what we like. Yeah, so I have not done this particular recipe before. It's like every single time that I see a recipe, it's like, oh, I'm a red velvet something. I think to myself, are you really though? Like, there's been red velvet recipes that I've seen that's like, well, you see more chocolate with red food coloring, which honestly, this particular recipe kind of strikes me as. So I decided I was like looking up, well, what actually makes red velvet red velvet? And the things that it listed included cocoa powder, buttermilk, vinegar of all things, um, and then cream cheese frosting, I think, was another component, which honestly doesn't have anything to do with the cake itself, but yeah, I guess it's just a flavor that goes with it. And this recipe does have vinegar in it, but it does not have buttermilk. So I'm like, is it really? Is it really? I mean, it's the best we got, so it's what we're gonna do. Also, I should probably move this down so people can see stuff. You missed my entire buttering action. Oh, this is sad. I'm sorry. Not happening again, but you can see the results. Look, it's greasy. Ooh, that's just what we wanted. All right, so first, and actually, maybe I should move this back. Actually, no, I'll just move this out of the way so you can actually see me. I need to go over to the oven, stove, as it were, and melt some butter. And that is step number next. Not really. It's part of step three, but like step three has like a billion steps inside it. So let me just move this over here so I can once again actually see if anybody says stuff on the thing. If I can open you. Yep, open. Open, open, open. Thank you very much. Me, yes. Chat. Open the chat. There's the chat. Hey, chat, how's it going? Yeah, so I did an oopsie earlier in that I neglected to take the cream cheese and the eggs out early enough. So I was like, ah, crap. So I just did the room temperature water method for a number of minutes. Just did I? Hello. Chat says hi back. I like step what? Step number next. You might steal that. You should. You definitely should. It's never not appropriate and accurate. It always works out. How are you doing, Deutsch? Are you excited to see a movie? You should be, because it's the greatest movie. It's so good. Don't mind me, I'm just going to keep hyping it up forever. Where? Ah, okay, I'll grab this. Am I going to really need this right now? Yes. I've decided the answer to that is yes. I will need it. No, 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 no. Now, you can't see the butter melting, but I assure you it is, in fact, melting as we speak. It's getting less solid and more liquid. After a bit, I'm pretty freaking excited. Well, good. I'm trying to remember if how much of because I'm pretty sure you said you saw the trailer, and
I've done my best to, because here's the thing, the movie's so hard to describe even, just like if I wanted to give people spoilers, not that I do, but like it's it's just great. It's just so great. And you will find out soon. I'm trying to, so anybody who doesn't know, I'm trying to get everybody that I know to come watch Everything Everywhere All at Once with me. This will be my fourth time seeing it tonight. Well, tonight will be my fourth time seeing it. I'm not seeing it four times tonight. That would be so long. That would take 8 hours. No, 9. That would take 9 hours plus trailers. Good God, it'd be terrible. See, I says, Mom, how's life treating you? Tried to say that I have to admit, not after a bit, but text is winning. What? Not after a bit? Wait, what? Wait, what? I think I probably forgot a thing that I said, leading you to respond with that. But it's okay. This is just normal. It's par for the stream. Nobody's surprised, least of all me. So, oh man, butter, you sure do melt at a speed that could be compared to something not fast. Da, 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 da. As long as it all melts before it starts browning, which I mean, actually, to be fair, browned butter in brownies isn't bad. I've done it before, but I'm gonna not do it this time. Gonna just melt it. Just gonna do what the instructions say. I meant to say that I have to. Oh, I have to admit, I'm very excited for the movie. Okay, voice to text option instead said after a bit. So it's just correcting it. Good, excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Everything is all ready for. Oh, also we got the best seats. There's for whatever reason there are people like immediately to the left in the same row, which is again the good row, which I can understand. How and why they got seats so early, before even I, is like astounds me. But it is what it is. Oh, I think it's. Are you all melted now? I think it's all melted. All right, so let us turn this off. This is now. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna use this step anyway. All right, so now we're supposed to transfer this to a bowl, which there we go. A large bowl, even it says, and I feel like this bowl is a bit too large, but better too large than too small, especially if we're gonna be mixing and whisking and all that other grand stuff. They might have bought them online. I just can't stand like the whole the convenience fee. It's like this is so obnoxious. It's like, oh, let's charge you more for like whose convenience is it? Mine. Is it their inconvenience? I doubt it. Like, this is the main reason you made the app. Why the heck would you punish people for using it by charging them more money? It's obnoxious. I hate it. Anyway, all right, so we've got butter. Now we put a thing. Oh, actually, first off, we plug this back in. There we go. Plug in. There you go. And then we ship back over the recipe. All right, so whoa, where are you? Scroll. What the frick? I think I accidentally navigated away. All right, so there we go. So we got our butter. Uh, so we're going to add the sugar, the vanilla, the cocoa powder, the salt, and the food coloring and the vinegar in that order, mixing well between each. Uh, just going, staying busy, working on myself. Well, I mean, working on oneself is always an important thing to do. I probably don't do it enough. Let's see. All right, so first one after the sugar. All right, so we need 200 grams. 200 grams of sugar. Correct? Yes, I'm not crazy. Not crazy. Not a crazy man today. I'm a correct man today. Oh, swap that over to grams. There we go. And just kind of no 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 no. Oh, come on. Yep. First try. Oh, hello. There's no way that your number should not go up. Come on. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so 200. Take it and whisk it. And clap. Just go whisk that together. Excellent. So now we have this interesting, I can show you, since this is all happening over here by hand. So now we have this interesting yellow sand. Delicious yellow sand. Everyone's favorite. Especially mine. This is why I'm Team Cinemark. They waive the fee if you remember. I see. Interesting. Like the only way that I'm aware of, like there's probably other ways to do this, but like the only other way that I'm aware that you can order Regal tickets online is through the app. So like it doesn't make sense because you have to sign up for it to use it. So it makes even less sense. I don't know. I don't get it. It's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But they don't. But they suck. And don't have a showing. So whatever. They don't have any showings. Man, they're sucking for sure, dude. Keep that movie in theaters forever. All right. So vanilla, cocoa powder, salt, food coloring. Okay. Vanilla. How much vanilla? An amount. One tablespoon, teaspoon vanilla. Where is the? I put the. There we go. Like the spoons are over here somewhere. I pre-prepared. Everything is organized and wonderful and fabulous. All right, get over there. Come here. Go. That might be a little bit too much. It's fine though. Totally fine. Let me also get something to wipe this out with. Are you an imitation vanilla or real vanilla? Real vanilla, real vanilla, real vanilla or bust. Every single time that fake vanilla has come into my possession somehow, which has happened one of like two ways. Either I accidentally somehow mistake imitation vanilla for real vanilla at the store, which I think has only happened like once, or it gets bequeathed to me through somebody else. Regardless, either time this happens, I just let it sit in the cupboard and I never use it. And other people, if they want to use it in their baked goods, they can do that, but like, no, just no. Sin ain't about that life. Life is too short to use substandard vanilla. All right, so we got vanilla cocoa powder. We need 20 grams, I believe. 20 grams, 20 grams, 20 grams. 20 grams. Oh, you know what? That kind of makes sense. That is not a lot of chocolate. And there's not really a strong chocolate flavor in red velvet. So that makes sense. All right, that tracks. That tracks. I was gonna be like, wait a second, hold on, because I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like other brownie recipes that I've done have had a greater amount of cocoa in it. I could be mistaken though. Da-da-da-da. So single. Oh my God, really? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, remind me. How long is this for? What does my thing say? Remind me. It's an amount of time. Da-da-da-da. And I'm happy to do it now because it's what's the word? This is not a present. It's just a thing I'm bringing to people. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. No idea. I mean, it should say, doesn't it? Really? Hold on. Look at my own thing. Oh, God, 10 minutes. What am I, crazy? Jesus. Whose idea was this? I think it was Fix's idea. It was either Fix's idea or Witty's idea. Either one. All right, so we need 20 grams. All right, there we got a number. We got another number. And then we got. The good thing I have a stomach that I can just, frickin' prevent things from moving with. Okay, 21. Nope, that's too high. That's too high, everybody. 20. All right, so just kind of chop up some of the chunks of that before I add it to the thing. It's a very weird order to add the things to make this. Not quite sure why that is. Da-da. Wait, it says left. What? Forego. Yes, I'm going to forego using the left hand. You can't make me. What do you think this is? A democracy? No such thing. All right. Oh, now it's turned into brown sand. That's even better than yellow sand. All right. Pretty sure that's accurate. I like how the bowl rotates because there's nothing to stabilize it with. Okay. Yeah, that looks normal, more or less. All right. Was the food coloring next? Hold on, let me see. No, salt. This is like a pinch of salt. Oh, how am I gonna do a pinch with one hand? Unacceptable. How about? Well, first off, do this. I have an idea. It's gonna be weird and stupid. I would do it anyway. All right, so here we have our cocoa. Let's just pour some salt on it, right? All right, so there we go. And oh God, that's a terrible way to pinch. There we go. Pinch. Pinch of salt. Awesome. That sure, why not? We're doing what we can with what we have, with what has been made to happen to us. All right. I think this is like the only thing that I have that's like a 10-minute thing anyway. And also, for a second, I thought that said stay hydrated. And I was like, oh, I get to drink some water. It's like, nope. That's a no. Pretty. Hello, dude. What's going on? Don't mind me just making brownies with one hand. It's not a big deal. Motion at my front door. Why is there motion? Is that Woody? Is Woody home already? I think Woody might be home. Okay, so focus. Jesus Christ. Okay, so here's the part that I don't know that I can do with one hand because it involves measuring a tablespoon. Hello, measuring a. Unless Woody wants to help me, because that'd be great. So I was redeemed to do a what's it called? A one hand thing. Don't laugh. Get over here. Get over here. I can still spank you with one hand. Oh my god. Hold on.
From
Don't worry.
outdoor.
I can do it on my own.
Oh,
I need a tablespoon of red food coloring, which might make it red. Possible. Stranger things have happened. Not a lot. Sometimes not a lot is good. I have like 9,000 points. Gotta use this. I gotta add more things that are more expensive. But of course, they'll probably be more hellish for me to be or have or
okay,
do.
1 tablespoon of.
One to
You've done it.
maybe. I don't know. I'm worried it'll just get everywhere. And you don't want red food coloring to get everywhere. So how about this? Pour it into the thing over here. Okay. See if we even have enough in this one bottle or if we have to open the other one. Think we're gonna have enough.
Yeah, you got enough.
Excellent. Cool. All right. Dump that in. Oh my god, it looks like it's bleeding all over the place. Could you rinse this for me too before it stains? Oh, mixing this together now. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's red. That's getting red. Smells like food. Ah, beautiful. That's
Oh
beautiful.
boy.
Oh, is that the wait? Is that kind of stream? What kind of stream are we talking about? What, the spanking? Spanking is a disciplinary action. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's very platonic.
It is super platonic. See, you made all this fancy food. I'm about to go heat up some frozen instant chicken wings. I mean,
It's
again,
sort of more pink.
what this? I mean, once we have the flour, it's going to definitely get lighter. Right now, it's just a dark red. Soon, it will be not a dark red, but a more lightish red. Scrape this down a little bit, much as we can. Oh, please, thank you. I appreciate your continued assistance. Now the question
Witty
is,
assist.
will the
Put in a reward to redeem to call.
to summon you? Yeah, but you're not always available. Sometimes you're not here, so what would I do with their points then?
Just
Be like,
similar.
okay, so that's that. All right, so what's next? We got red food coloring, and then we got something. Vinegar, which is another thing we need to measure with the.
Vinegar.
Yes, vinegar.
Gross.
That is no. Apparently, it's one of the key components to red velvet flavor. I looked it up. So we need a teaspoon. So I'm going to ask you to hold the thing. Get this. There you go.
We need to get more white vinegar.
We do. Okay. Slowly. If I can. I don't know where it is in the bottle right now. Just don't want to like go too fast and spill it literally everywhere.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Vinegar into the thing. Thank you. I'm partial to the chicken tenders. Yeah, me too. The tenders and nugs. Nugs are good. Wings, unless they're boneless, because I don't know. I don't mess
They're
with
adult
boned
chicken nuggets.
Boneless is best. So yeah, a little bit of vinegar and stuff doesn't like you can't really taste the vinegar flavor. Like in the meringues, vinegar gets used in those. Pretty common thing when trying to stabilize egg whites when you whip them. Alright, and I believe one more thing we go here. Oh no! That's it for this. Okay, so then I'm going to need to take I'm gonna need to hiccup. I'm gonna need to take 2 of the eggs.
All right.
Whisk those.
All right, we get to watch Sin do eggs.
I happen to be amazing.
One-handed.
So you don't worry. What are you doing with my bowl?
Set it
We'll
down.
put it
There we
someplace
go.
not literally in the way.
It's not in the way. You can see. Look at that.
It's an
Look
egg.
at that skill.
It's an egg. There's some red on the shell because of the food coloring. There we go.
I have food coloring on my hands now.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Oh,
There's
there's
a little bit of shell. We can get it out. Here. Choke it. There you go. Appreciate it. And then the second one. Actually, should I get the thing out before?
no.
Oh, no good.
In case you get more, yeah.
Ta-da! Doesn't look like it. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so rinse this hand off real fast.
How long do you have to?
10 minutes. Let's set a timer. And unlike when people redeem, back when Shillelagh used to redeem all of those word bands, there's no like punishment or extension for any point. Like if I were to just randomly and flagrantly use my other hand for no reason, then possibly there could be some punishment there. But like I don't like there's it's not going to. It will not happen. So shall get out. All right. So just you can put this in the fridge. Sink here, Floyd. Chew. All right. Brains. Scramble. Scramble these with a fork. Fork. For whisking. Pretty sure. In fact.
I'm making this less fun.
Huh? Yeah. But that's how it goes. Whisk egg, small bowl. Stir into the cocoa mix. Fold the flour until lightly combined. Stir in nuts, which aren't happening because I do not enjoy nuts. Walnuts especially, which is what this recipe called for.
Walnuts.
In my brownies. Screw walnuts.
Walnuts are so good.
Not a fan. Used to make me gag. Remember that, Ma? I used to think I was allergic to them. I gagged so bad when I tried eating them. I don't know if allergies like that can go away, but
It's an allergy?
I used to think it was an allergy. But I don't think it is. I think it just like the flavor and texture at the time were so repulsive to my throat that I did not, I just could not swallow them. All right, so in go the eggs. Well, you have a keto chow.
Keto
You do have a keto chow. I made it for you because I love you. Let's sing this together. How much time do I have left with just this hand? Who can tell? Nobody knows. Least of all me. But look, it even looks even more red now.
Wow.
Look that up. And that's just with diluting it from some egg. Oh, hey, thank Christ. Stop. All right.
Okay, time for me to go review.
Yeah, if you do, I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna smack your butt. I'm gonna smack your booty. Your booty will become smacked. That is a promise, not a threat. I apologize to the stream if for some reason I have to be off screen, tracking down Witty and smacking her bum. I think you were allergic, you would gag if they were ground up. Really? Oh. Oh, I mean, I guess I've gotten over. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's weird. All right, so now we need to measure out the flour. Let's do that before anybody redeems anything else. Just in case. So we need what, 94? Make 94 grams? 94 grams of all-purpose flour. All right. Mm-hmm. 93, 95. Oh, so close. It was so close. Could have had it all. Hmm? 94. Hey, check this out. Achoo, goodbye, flour. You're gone now. All right. Guess I can put this away because it needs to be in the sink now. Okay, so mix it in slowly, I guess is what it says to do. So turn you off, dump you in. There we go. And slowly mixed together until it is just combined, as it were. Oh, it looks so red. It looks so red and pretty. All right, let's scrape down the sides here. We'll get as much of it incorporated before we start doing other stuff to it as we can. I'll scrape you off there. See, look at it. Look at it. This looks red, right? Oh, that looks red. That looks so red. Fun fact, you can make red velvet into any other color of velvet if you just change the food coloring. Huh? Yeah. See, but no, yeah, the reason that I was like, oh, what makes something truly red velvet? Somebody once claimed to me that beets, like beet juice or something, was what gave red velvet like the color that it had originally. And I'm like, I don't know how true that is necessarily, but sure, let's say that it is. What am I looking for? Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to reserve 1/4 of a cup of this batter for later. So let's just kind of spoon it in and try to make as little of a mess as possible. Already failing spectacularly. Excellent, Sin. Very proud of you. So yeah, that's closer. And a little bit more, like a little bit. That much, maybe? Seems good. All right, we're going for it. All right, so that can live over there for the moment. And now we're going to pour the rest of it into our prepared pan, right? Yes? No? Da 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 da. Stir it. Pour batter into prepared pan, saving 4th cup batter for the top. Right, gotcha. Okay, so now we're going to need this again. And then, ho ho, everyone be excited. We're going to do the cheesecakey part, which is the best part because it's cheesecake. Even when Sin does not make cheesecake, he makes cheesecake. It's cheesecake all the way down. Get as much of the batter off of the whisk. And there you go. Then place the whisk somewhere else, probably. Be a smart idea before I make a mess all over the place. All right. This feels like a very, very small amount of batter. Not gonna lie. Like, very, very small. You were watching. I followed those instructions to the letter. You gotta spread this out to all sides of the pan, I believe. Probably. It'd help, maybe. Here's what I find funny, too, is that I was like reading through the comments just to make sure there wasn't anything like persnickety about it. And honestly, there might be some persnickety things. Some people are like, "Oh, good, made this recipe as is, and it turns out great every time." And then there's other people who are like, "Yeah, so this won't be done if you put it in for the time and temperature that they say to. So increase the temperature to such and such." And I'm like, "Oh, I could do that, or I could not. You know, it's fine. We'll just do what the people say." I'm gonna check and see how done it is as time goes on, but I am also going to, do what the actual recipe says for the first time. Like, there were only a couple people who seemed to complain and have, like, alternate baking time recommendations, so. And one more corner. Go. There we go. All right, so this is a brownie batter of sorts. Just look at how red it is. So red. It's redder than any brownies you've ever seen. Holy moly. All right, let's rinse this out and stain the sink red instead of this bowl. That'll be pretty good.
Actually, not too stained at all, which is good. But
Okay, there we go. Ta-da! All right, so hee hee. Next, you put. Okay, so y'all are also gonna go into the sink. Go into the sink. You can live there. Okay, so first step, put this away as well because we don't need you. All right, so cream cheese, and sugar, then egg, then vanilla, and then you put it on top. And then you dollop the brownie batter that you reserved. And then you swirl it with a knife. And then you bake it. And then you wait. And then you're done. So, what we got going on here? Here's my softened cream cheese. I sure hope it's soft enough. Please be soft enough. You seem very basically soft. So that fills me with some confidence. I probably should have dried you off before using you. But it's fine. It's fine. I think they're like the more moisture this part has, the easier it will be to spread across the top of the brownies. So there. Okay, so how much sugar we need now? I think like 50 grams, something like that. It is 50 grams, exactly. See, is this what I have the sugar? I believe this is what I have the sugar. It's gonna have more sugar. If it didn't have it before, it's having it now. Yeah, still not a fan of walnuts. Like, I'll eat them if I'm under duress, but I prefer to not. I used to feel pecans were too similar, and I didn't like those either. But now, thanks to Jen, they're candied pecans. I can't get enough of the candied ones, at least. Other ones are whatever. Come on. Give me 50. Thank you. Yeah. Dump you in here, and then, as is tradition, we'll just mix this for like 3 minutes or so. You're fine.
I'm getting whipped. So whipped. The whip just looks fine though.
Okay. Good, good, good. I'll scrape this down a little bit because it's real high up the sides. And then there you go. That's good. Yeah, that's basically the classic cheesecake ratio also. So because we got about a quarter cup of sugar to one block of cream cheese to one egg, which is, pretty standard. Haven't done the math on the vanilla. It is a very small amount of vanilla. I think it's like what, an eighth or something? Yeah, 1/8 of a teaspoon. So times that would be three eighths. Let me use 3/8. But 1/4. I think it's more closer to probably like half a teaspoon. Yeah, that makes sense. So, all right. So we got that. Time to add the egg and mix it much more slowly for 1 minute as opposed to anything else. And there you go. You. There. This thing's been coming loose. Stop that. Okay, you're incorporating, in a manner of speaking. It's interesting. Very rarely do I see one egg being mixed into one block of cream cheese. Um, so like, it's interesting to see. Because normally it just gets, incorporated into like the three, and it's harder to see. I can actually see how it's taking longer to fully incorporate this time. Because it'd be like if you were to add 3 eggs simultaneously to your batter. You're like, yep, we're having a struggle fest right now. Wait, where did I put the... Hey there. Here's the spoons. The spoons we need. Where's the 1/8? 16. 8. There we go. And that's a minute. Excellent. Looks pretty battery. Aside from some of you, get off. Might run this ever so slightly longer to get some of the last little giblets that were too high to actually be in the mixing process. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Now we'll just do it when we add the vanilla. It'll be fine. Okay, speaking of which, right here. Here we are. Oh my god, it's so small. Such a small amount. Do not spill all over. Do not do it. Okay, you didn't spill all over, you only spilled a little bit over. Alright, so there you go. God, that is such a small amount. Holy mackerel. Alright, so put that next to you. Like another 15 seconds or so. I just lightly move up off the floor. And there we go. There we have it. This is some cheesecake topping that we will swirl on top of the brownie. The excitement in the air is palpable. Can you feel it? I can feel it. All right. Try not to drip literally all over my kitchen. I've been doing a great job of so far. What is this? Is this that weird stringy part of the egg? It is. Oh my god. Ugh, no thank you. Get out of there. Piece of crap. Alright. Oh, we never put the thing back on the wheel. Oh, there you go. One more paper towel for my fingies. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's very carefully attempt to do this, shall we? So, we have our cheesecake filling. Let's just kind of go like so. And then we're gonna just kind of pour it gently, gently, gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is brownies. Life is brownies. Did you know that? True. Fun fact, in case you didn't know, life is brownies. Life is like a brownie. It's, I have zero metaphors for that, I'm sorry. I've lied to you. I've lied to you all. Life isn't like a brownie at all. Brownies are tasty. Tasty and good, and everyone loves them. Life is the anti-brain. Ah. Okay. Just try to get as much of the little gaps covered as we can, because I'm going to try to smooth it out. At least I think I'm supposed to try to smooth it. Oh, God, why'd you get there? Get off. Get off. Get off. There we go. All right. Let me see the instructions again. Verify. You can stop the timer now. Thank you. Refresh. Okay, so. Okay, gently spread the cream cheese layer on top of the brownie batter in the pan. Okay, gently, very gently. Oh, so gently, so gentle. Just delicately, very delicately, just kind of smoothing it out to the corners and the edges. A happy little spatula. There we go. The corners are always the hardest part. Getting crap into the corners without messing things up too much. To an extent, the edges, corners way worse. But can we do it? Can we push it? Push it to the limit. We can, and we did. At least once. We need it 3 more times. Okay, and una más. Una más. Una más. There we go. All right, so now we have cheesecake. It's amazing. All right, so tiny spoon. Tiny spoon. So now we are to dollop the remaining brownie batter over the cream cheese layer. Using a skewer or the tip of a knife, drag the tip through the cream cheese mix to create a swirl pattern. Bake for 30 minutes, which is probably going to take longer. And presto, you're in there. All right, so let's see. If I were to try to cut this up into sections, I'd dollop about half of you here, dollop. The other half of you, like, dollop. Dollop a little bit of you here, just a dollop. Do a dollop of daisy. Right? Keep on dolloping. Don't stop dolloping. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Well, we got 9 dollops out of it, which is more than I was expecting. Well, 10 technically. Where to put the 10th? Put little tiny dollops in between all these little bits. That would work. More here. I think that's about all we can do. Primarily. Oh no, we can do more. We can go deeper. A little bit deeper, not too much deeper. I think that's about as deep as we get. This is it is coming up. There we go. Excellent. All right, so now we're gonna put this. We're gonna soak this as well. Why not? And then actually, I should probably do the tracing first. Be a smart thing. Here, I'll just start filling this. I know it'll take a while. Actually, you know what I lied. It's not taking long at all. All right, I've decided the tip of the knife that I'm going to use is this one. I'm trying to decide what kind of swirl pattern to do. Now, let me take a look at what they've got going on here. So theirs is just whatever. Theirs is all over the gosh darn place. So let's just, let's have fun with it. Let's go do 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 do. Already we've got a beautiful, beautiful swirl. But we can make it more beautiful. Why swirl once what you can swirl twice? Am I right? Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel. Look at the beauty. Look, so much beauty there. See? Oh, man. And you were here to witness it. You should count yourselves lucky. Actually, it's a little bit here. Nice to be clean. Thank you. Okay, so now we are going to shove this into the oven with reckless abandon. And set the timer for 30 minutes, check on it, assume that it's not going to be finished, and then continue. All right. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, start. All right. Oh, this can also live over here now. There you go. Get in there. Thank you. Woo doggy. Well, that brings that part of the stream to a close. I do have other food to make because I haven't really eaten today. I have some chicken that is mostly thawed. That's all going to be stuff that happens over there. So let me pull up chat again. Hello, chat again. Don't disconnect me from chat. Reconnect me from chat. Just gonna, come on. Yeah, man. What is happening? What is going on? Is the app just sad? App, stop being so sad. Be a happy app. Be happy. There we go. Connected, welcome. Okay, so back in chat. Good to know. Good. See here. All right, so chicken. Chicken's a thing that we have. We have the chicken. All the chicken that's fit to chick. All right, so we're gonna make it. By we I mean me. I'm gonna turn it into sandwiches that I consume with my body. Although, hold on. Let us give ourselves an idea as to how much chicken this is, because I am still basically counting calories. Even though, thanks to the gastrointestinal distress that I've encountered lately, happily reached my weight goal. Good times, good times. All right, so okay, so you're zeroed out. You weigh an amount. 307. Wow, that's like nothing. we go. Okay, so 1, get rid of you. Yep. Chicken 307 grams. 307. There we go. Gonna use 2 of those, gonna use 2 of those, gonna use none of that because I don't have any bacon. Because I burned the bacon that we used for the burgers, and so now we don't have extra. It's a sad state of affairs. But what can you do? Okay, mayo is gonna be clutch. Probably gonna be somewhere in that vicinity because that's how much it was last time. You away. Good. Okay. Butter. Get you away. There we go. And okay, so all this will be about close to half of what I need. Excellent. All right. Pump up your temperature. There we go. Actually, you know what? This is probably going to be done ever so slightly before before the brownies are. Well, before the brownies claim to be done. They're definitely almost not going to be fully done. I don't trust it for 1 second. Make sure this is an adequate temperature before we put our chicken onto it so that it has something of a sear. Sort of, kind of, not really. I guess if I waited for 350 instead of 380, probably be good middle of the road amount to do. Just swap it back over so I can see the chat. Assuming chat is alive. Chat has given me no indication that it is alive for a while now, so I am led to believe chat may have died. And it disconnected me again because it loves me. That's great. That's pretty cool. Go chat. There we go. Connected. Excellent. All right. So allegedly, I'll be prepped and ready as soon as all those lovely messages come in. Keep in mind, I'm like Tinkerbell. If I don't get attention, I die. It's true. Says my Prime subscription will be available on May 20th, which is today, but it doesn't have the usual place to subscribe. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe you need to wait until the day after? Or something? Possible? I mean, I don't have a Prime subscription, so it is difficult for me to give advice on it. But basically, the way that you've been doing it should be the way that it does, so long as it's up for availableness, if that makes any sense. Go chicken! Chicken. Oh god, okay. Timer 1. Oh, sorry, there we go. I realize I'm already using the timer I would normally use. So, whoops. Yes, I understood what you meant, Mark. But I yet still do not have a workaround for you. If the way, unless for some reason Twitch changed things, which I haven't been made aware of, the way that it's been done before should still be the way that it's done now, assuming that it's the thing that exists. So, my guess is they just told you the right, either one of a couple things. Either one, it's today is the last day and it's actually available tomorrow, or it's a very specific time of the day and it doesn't actually reset at midnight. I would not be surprised if that's actually what it is. All right, flip you over. That's some chicken. That too is some chicken. All right, timer. Again, for a minute. All right. Once we get the lid on this, we will wash off this plate so we can use it again. Then construct the bun. We look every 20 minutes until the chickens are done.
And fingers crossed the chicken turns out well. Normally, okay, usually when I do chicken crap, I will try to either have it thawed or thaw it first thing in the morning, and then salt it, let it sit for like 6 hours. Did not have 6 hours to let this one salt. So not gonna be quite the same. Not gonna be the same, but it's fine. I'm still gonna eat it. It will not be inedible, unless it will. Oh God, can you imagine? That'd be the worst thing. One and two. Lid on. Temperature down. Timer 10 minutes. Start. All right. Wash this up. There you go. I realize I have this one out. What did I use this one for? Oh, I use it as the example to be like, okay, how much of this chicken want I have? Okay. Everything's fine. No worries. Okay. Well, I can basically, I don't really need to stand over there anymore, so I can be back over here. Do I have my volume up? I don't really. I kind of do. All right, well, it's louder now. Okay, so let me think. Think and think. Right, okay, so buns. Right, so the other day when we had hamburgers, I thought they were tasty. We used these keto buns, which are, what brand are you? Franz. Franz keto hamburger buns. Ooh, they have, I think, one net carb. Yes, one net carb, which pretty nice. Thing is, Woody is not really a huge fan of the flavor of these guys. Um, and admittedly, they don't taste the same as, standard buns, which, I mean, why would they? They're keto. But I still enjoy and appreciate them, and I like being able to eat sandwiches. Sandwiches in a keto way. Of course, the bread is more expensive than standard bread, but I feel like it's worth it. And seeing as I'm the one that's going to be eating them, no one else would. Like, well, might as well go out, get on there. Yeah, so let's see how much mayo. I greatly overestimated how much mayo I put on buns. Like, because I feel like I put a lot, right? But it ended up being less than 2 servings across 2 entire sandwiches last time. So turns out I'm not. Turns out I'm not as crazy as I think. I'm just messy, just super duper messy, just flinging mayo all over the place, all corners of the wind. See, like yeah, right there. That's like half of a serving. Might be using more this time. It's fine. It's a chicken sandwich. Chicken deserves to have mayo. If everything that I've learned from the chicken sandwich wars is to be believed. Which, that said, we're putting pickles on these. We're also going to be putting barbecue sauce because I like barbecue sauce and nobody can stop me. And we don't have a special sauce to put on either, so. Got you. Oh, I am using more this time. And I think the reason I'm using more is because last time we toasted the buns. So the toasted buns did not have the same sort of absorption as a non-toasted bun. So this will be slightly
more. All right, so you are 35. All right, instead of 22, it's 35. All right, so let's go scroll over to you. Mail, mail, mail. 35. Okay, now we're up to a beautiful 900 calories. 900 glorious, glorious calories with which to nourish our body. That up real fast. There we go. I realize that the chicken wars sandwiches also don't have cheese on them, but cheese is delicious, so why would I not put cheese on my sandwich? Also, as much as I love pickles, the juiciness of pickles does not make for conducive sandwichness. So we are going to drain them slightly, ever so slightly. One. Come on. Two. I have a feeling that the chicken's going to be too big for the actual the buns, but you know what? That's fine. We'll work it out. No problems. If I can get the thing onto the. Come on. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. These things only really seem to handle 3 at a time, so let's not go crazy. All right, that's good enough. 20 is the top. Near the top. Both of you at the top. All right. Seems good. Oh, actually, before we do that, I'll just gently flip you here. I'm gonna have the barbecue sauce first. Yeah. Where is it hiding? Here's good. I have to open a new bottle soon. Okay. Anytime now. Probably just store this upside down in the fridge. Probably. There we go. There we go. Excellent. 10 out of 32. Good lord. Yeah, this barbecue, the sugar-free barbecue sauce has like no calories whatsoever. And like, I don't know, I probably have to do a side-by-side taste test to know for sure, but like, I feel like the flavor isn't all that different from like standard Sweet Baby Ray's, which is amazing. So, hey, you got it to work. What was the problem? Thank you for the resub, Ma. I appreciate you and your support. You are a wonderful human being. Pickle, pickle, pickle. Pickle, pickle. Do, do. 2 minutes. Turn off the heat and wait. Okay, what's going on here? Why are you being weird? Why are you looking weird? I found that when I make chicken that is still slightly frozen, it has this weird tendency to have weird tumory things pop out of it. But if it's fully thawed, it usually doesn't happen. One of these guys has got some tumors. That'd make me happy. Do not want tumor chicken. All right, let me see if I were. Hold on. Let's do some math real fast. Do. All right, so 2. Let's see. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 9. Whoa, gosh. 290. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. All right. 293 divided by 5 would be 58. Let's say 60. So bump it up to 60, see what that does. That would put us at 1166. Okay. Hey, why not? It's got to be less, but I mean, So these things, when we went to the keto chow place the other day, we looked and saw that they had some tasty looking cookie bars also just available. And again, the cookies that I got from the keto chow place before are the ones that inspired me to attempt to make the keto cookies that turned out well here. And this reminds me of it. It's not, I mean, it's different flavor. I think I like the other one more, but ah, 10 seconds. All right, timer. Another 10 minutes and begin. You just keep on cooking. It's smelling good. It's smelling chickeny. Okay, so you're 56 grams. Is not 60. Fun fact, 56 is not 60. No matter what some non-mathematicians might tell you. And just like that, it's half an hour. This is probably yet another thing I'm going to have to eat all myself, so. Might wait a little bit longer after the 9 minutes are up, just so we can let the cheese melt a little bit. Might pop the heat back on with some steam. Is there even any? Hold on. Is there even any juiciness going on in here? There's a little bit. Okay, so yeah, this should be fine. Should be just fine. I'm just gonna scoot you a little bit, make some room for the cheese. Stands alone. There we go. Lovely. Come on. Hold on. It's not bad. Hmm. What to do next? Let me see here. Because we don't have like a ton of time before well, before we do anything really. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, so mom's thing. You've subscribed for 11 months, currently on an 8-month streak. Soon you will have another baby for the 9 months, which I appreciate. Let's see. So there was something that I was looking at before, if I'm not mistaken. For the life of me, I cannot recall. Freaking the cupcake advice, which definitely did not turn out badly. It turned out well, mostly well. You get rid of you. That we're making next week. Okay, so actually, that's something we could say. So next week we have the things we're making planned out. We are going to. You will not have another baby. No, you're gonna have a Twitch baby. You have a Twitch baby, Mom. Don't you know what those are? Is when you birth 9 months of supporting a streamer, and it turns into a Twitch baby. I don't know if that's a thing people still say, but once upon a time people said it, and I thought it was hilarious. So I've basically been saying it ever since. To me, it will never get old. If that makes me out of touch with the kids, I'm okay with that. Though technically, usually to have a second baby, you need to be at 18 months. So we'll say you'll have a streak baby on top of your previous baby that you had. It'd be like having a little twitch brother. Oh my god. Why should we start about? Yeah, there are too many of those already. Dude, okay, so that reminds me. Alright, so one of the things I like to do on Friday is keep in touch with family people, just so I don't go like forever without contacting the people that I'm related to. And so, like, I'll text the sisters, and there's a variable amount of them actually texting back in a reasonable fashion. But I got this weird text right before stream where it was like, yeah, it's like, hey, this is my new number, and I'm like, who's my? And then the response was like, who are you? And I'm like, you texted me. Well, it was like, why? Like, you tell me first who you are. This is very confusing because I thought that might be the oldest sister somehow having changed her phone number again, which happens somewhat frequently for reasons. But no, it wasn't. It was just seemingly some rando that I don't know how this happened or why, but according to them, they received a text from my number at like 7:30 this morning, which I wasn't even actually technically up and like doing anything at that time. So not sure why that would be a thing. Uh, so yeah, it's very strange. I'm not sure how or why even someone would have used any form of communication to text somebody anything from my number. So, but we had a very cordial back and forth trying to figure out what the heck was going on. Still don't know, but yeah, because normally when people would text me, they have no idea who they are. Usually they're looking for the previous owner of the phone, which, by the way, has not owned this phone number in 12. Hold on, 12 or 13 years, something like that. Like I've had the phone for a while, and yet somehow, still to this day, every now and then I'll get a text from someone looking for Allison, or I'll get a phone call looking for Allison. I remember it was a weird thing too when I updated my GameStop stuff with my info, and they had him try to look it up. Apparently, she used to have a GameStop account because I was attached to her as well. 3 minutes. Oh my god. 3 minutes and technically, sort of, maybe 5 minutes on the brownies. I kind of doubt it. I seriously doubt it's only going to be 5 minutes on the brownies. But we'll give it a shot. Chicken's looking like chicken. That's good. Has it shrunk at all? Kind of. Maybe. Probably would have been a good idea for me to flatten it, but I felt lazy and didn't want to, so I didn't. I do not regret that decision. But yes, I'm going to talk about how I figure out what I was doing next week, and somehow that derailed into something else entirely. So next week, on Wednesday, we'll be joined, unless things change, things can change. Current plan, we'll be joined by a special guest. That special guest will be Rissa. I shall craft a cookie recipe that I believe she said is her grandma's, which seems interesting and legit and has applesauce in it, which is not a typical ingredient that I put in cookies, but apparently it's the key, the linchpin to the whole shebang. So we'll try that out, see how that goes. And then a week from today, I will be making a cake. I will be making a cake that is supposed to be a brownie cake. And is also like easy. Like I feel like I'm gonna be cheating because the recipe itself is like, yes, so just take a box of cake mix and a box of brownie mix and then add some things to it and bake it in a cake. And it's like, okay, I can do that. Why did it sound like a grandma? think it's because there's an old person in the actual recipe's image. So I presume it's an old person who wrote the recipe. I could be wrong. Anyway, alright, so going to get my cheese situated somehow in another 30 seconds or so. Will mostly just involve moving the chicken away from the edges of the pan. One and zero. There we go. All right. So, ooh, look at that steam. So much steam. All right. So I'll move you over there. Move you right here. Put cheese on you. The big honking piece of cheese. Put cheese on you. An even bigger, more honking piece of cheese. Put this on. Turn this back to super duper low. Wait for it to look kind of melty, then put it on the sandwich and stick it in your mouth. Aren't you looking melty already? Good, I don't like waiting. Well, this isn't too big for the sandwich at all. What am I saying? Thought this was going to be huge. Maybe it did shrink a little bit, which is fine. Oh god, the cheese is dripping everywhere. 9 seconds left on the clock. All right. And here we have our delicious sandwiches. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Ah, don't you just want to eat them? I do. I'm going to. Watch me. Well, first I gotta get the brownies, but you know what I mean. Okay, so here we have it. Una, please go. Please don't be in here right now. All right. Oven light. You on? Nope, you are now. Okay. Let's check and see what this is like, shall we? Oh man. Okay, so it's risen a little bit, which is nice. All right, so let's just stab the center. Center has been stabbed. All right. Withdraw. And yeah, it needs a little bit more time. So let's give it another, I don't know, another 5 or something. But as you can plainly see, I would not describe this as a few crumbs. I would describe this as kind of like a slight residue, if anything. So, all right, let's see how what we made tastes, shall we? Or all in all, not bad. Would say though, taking the time to tenderize the chicken probably would have been the play, as it were. But this is where we are. And these are the consequences we have to deal with. Oh, whoa, hold on. Still a bit hot. Might want to wait or continue to try to eat that. So Let me look at the notes on the recipe to see what, if anything, it had to say regarding time and temperature alterations. Let's see here. Show more, yes, please. Okay, this says bake them at 375 for about 35 minutes until they were done. Let's see here. This person says 375 for 45, which that's a while. So I guess if it takes another 15 minutes, don't be like super surprised. Had to bake it for 40 minutes. See, had to cook it longer. For 30 minutes, it was like Jello. Like Jello. Well, I'll say this: it doesn't seem like Jello to me. But let's see here. First, like, also, it doesn't make a lot of brownies. I got 9 brownies out of it. It's like, well, I mean, it depends on how big you slice them. Really. It took 20 extra minutes to cook fully. Oh my god. Delicious and pretty, but not my favorite. Oh. And it's supposed like, made these several times. They always turn out delicious. I just followed the recipe, never tweaked, and they're perfect. It's like, you're not a plant. Like, I don't even have the food coloring. I just call them cream cheese brownies. It's like, okay, it's good for you. See, your brownie didn't cook at all. Still mushy inside. Oh my god. Well, then leave it in longer. Okay, I'm an experienced baker, but I'm not sure what's going on with this recipe. 35 minutes? More like an hour baking time at least. Again, some people are like, oh, I don't know how close this is to red velvet. I'm like, I also don't know how close it is to red velvet. But I will say that been a lot of things I've made that I wasn't sure how close they were to red velvet. I almost feel like I need to cut the sandwich because it is not. Some of the chicken be chewy, yo. Some of the chicken be a little bit chewy. Not ideal. Just utterly decimate the sandwich. It's fine. I haven't even tried the second one. Okay, no, that's better. There's just one chewy section. It's very strange. Considering it's only 3:26, pretty sure we can spend as much time as we need to waiting for these things to finish, especially since I don't have anywhere to be until like after 6 o'clock. The stream could go on forever when you think about it. It doesn't need to, but it could. It is possible. So yeah, we're just gonna keep doing 5-minute increments until the middle doesn't seem raw, right? And to be honest, in my opinion, it didn't seem raw. It just seemed not done, right? Also, where is the? Here we go. I'm gonna need this just in case. Thank you. Oh god, nope, nope, nope. Keep that on. I almost turned off the oven. Whoops. All right. All right. Stab this one in right next to the other one. Go. Go. And pull it up. Okay, so this is way better. Hold on. See, all right, check it. I mean, I don't know if anybody's even paying attention, but like, this has not come out clean, but it's come out way cleaner than before. So, like, I would not be unhappy taking it out now, to be honest. Like, I think I could do that. It's gonna continue to bake a little bit anyway. Yeah, there we go. Edges are starting to get brown. All right, so here we have it. Let me just get the cooling rack. Leave it on the cooling rack for the rest of time. All right. Here we have it. Oh man, look at this. Greg! Oh my gosh! You're here, finally. I've missed you. Um, but see, observe. See, look at that. Look at that. Look, it's like brownies. It's like brownies and it's like cheesecake, sort of. So pretty. Ooh. Ah. Artwork done by Sin. Yes, good of you to be here. I can stick around a bit longer, seeing as, you exist now. And I do have other vaguely food related things, i.e., the chicken sandwich that is now partially mangled. Partially mangled. Incredibly hard to cut through with my teeth because, again, I didn't tenderize it. Well, I was here for a bit, been very focused on a build. Minecrafting, are you? What you building? Inquiring mind wishes to know. Very chewy. It's the entire reason that I tenderize the chicken to prevent this from happening. That I think the salt thing helps too. Helps break down the whatnot and helping my friend build a farm for his girlfriend. I see. Hmm. A farm, not like a agricultural farm. Yes. A functional build more so than a visual. Well, it could. I guess it could also be visually appealing. I'm gonna keep this around just in case. Just in case we need it. What is it a farm for, though? Like, which resource? Last time that I did Minecraft stuff on the server with Dark Rose, the farms that I actually did, like on my own, that I was more proud with than anything else was the Blaze farm, and then I guess it was kind of a farm. The Pillager farm, Pillager Raid farm, which wasn't the most efficient thing in the world, but I mean it worked for my purposes, and that's all that mattered. Oh, Guardian farm. Wait, yes, okay. Yeah, Dark Rose did one of those, and I helped a little bit with the construction of making it prettier. I also helped murder the Elder Guardians. Um, yeah, freaking removing all the water is a pain. How many sponges you got? 31. I think that's more than she had. I think that's at least double what she had. So kudos there. I could be misremembering, but I feel like there were fewer. Still, it took a while. Trying to remember what my part of the process was for that. I cannot remember. It's been over a year. Because it was cool and fun for a while. We had the server, and like it wasn't either of our servers, but it was up and available. And then like it ceased being up as much and had problems, and it's like, well, I guess we can't play as often now. So now the only time I play Minecraft with Rose is when I'm over and hanging out with her and whatnot. But it would be convenient to do so from the comfort of my own home as well. Mhm. Last, what percentage of the way through would you say you are? I'm gonna keep asking you questions until you stop answering. I crave the interaction of another human. Flattening it right now. I see. Oh, so wait. So you're not even at the draining part yet. Oh, it is all drained. Wait, you drained it before you flattened it? What? What? So okay, hold on. You built the aquarium around it. You drained it all out, and now you're. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Because if you've got actual blocks in the way, then that's just less that you need to drain that turns into water. Never thought of it that way. So wait, hold on. Did you do that around the structure? How would I flatten without drowning? I don't know. Potions? Potions that let you breathe underwater? They exist. I've seen them. I know a thing or two about Minecraft. Yeah, I remember it was both a. Wait, hold on. I drain it to remove the guardians. Wait, what? Oh, wait, flatten the structure. No guardians, no later. But like, huh? Wait, hold on. But you did build the thing around it first, right? Like, that's the thing I feel like has to happen, and you're still gonna get shot at. Well, that happens, aren't you? Unless I'm a crazy person. It's weird and counterintuitive, but having solid food in my stomach is actually making it less obnoxious right now. I'm wondering if that's only a temporary thing and I'll regret it massively later, but that's future sin's problem. Oh yeah, but we made potions of invisibility to build the wall, but it takes way too long to mine underwater. Yeah, I guess that is true. Why do I feel like it wasn't a problem with us? I have to double check with Dark Rose and be like, hey, what was the process of building that Guardian farm? Because I feel like it was already flattened. Like I feel like it was. I could be wrong, but shrug. All right, are you going to be as chewy as the last one? So far, no. That's a good sign. Hmm. 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 All right, so one sandwich turned out significantly better than the other. So like the thing is, I'm not going to be removing this from the thing. It's going to stay in there until it goes to the party and people start cutting into it themselves. However, I mean, it kind of looks like it's shrinking away from the walls, which is nice and useful, because that means it's not clinging to the walls. So, ooh, ah,
So pretty.
yeah, just like you.
That's also very pretty.
This one only looks pretty. I mean, it doesn't taste bad, but the first sandwich was real chewy because I did not tenderize the meat.
Oh.
First one, slightly better. So,
Oh, it's chicken.
yes. What
Oh.
did you think it was?
Well, I assumed it was beef.
No.
I was.
Do we have any more beef?
No.
Then how could it be beef?
You purchased it with the money that you have?
No. Ain't about that life.
Anyway, this is beautiful.
Thank you. I hope that the people who will put it in their mouths will enjoy it. I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, one person who's going to be at the game night really, really likes brownies. It's like her favorite thing. Another person who's going to be there is very, very fond of red velvet stuff.
Well, there you go.
Once for her birthday, I made the red velvet cheesecake that was literally just red velvet cake, cheesecake layer, red velvet cake, and then it was frosted, and that took a while. That was an involved dessert creation, but it turned out well. So you know, brownies are amazing, and I don't know if the cake that I'm making next week, that is the brownie cake, will live up to the hype of brownies. Because another thing is that this person that I'm making this cake for their birthday, um, typically likes brownies more than they like cake. And I'm making them a cake. Because you need a cake on your birthday, right? So I'm hoping that the cake is brownie-like enough to satisfy this person. No. Time will tell, am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Or am I right? Am I right? All right. Been faffing around enough. Let us check if we can. There's only one. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't jiggle at all. I was slightly concerned about one other thing. Wait, answer to? And what? Answer to what? What did I do? I'm confused. Um, I lost my train of thought. God damn it. It's gone forever. Checking and seeing. It's on right now. See Call of Duty Warzone, more Phasma. Shard, been a while since I've rated Shard. Oh, he's playing Final Fantasy 6 Pixel Remaster. Heck yeah. Am I right? But yeah, I didn't realize I was making a multiple choice question at the time. I was just quoting a guy from Groundhog Day. But yes, that is correct. That is the correct one. All right, let's rate Shard. Even though Shard has way more people watching him than I do right now. 90% sure. Unless somehow have like a billion people. No. Okay. All right. So let's go here slash raid. If for no other reason than I appreciate the game he's playing. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Just put this up right here so I can say goodbye in style. So, yeah, bye, Mom. Love you in your face. Want to thank you for being here again. Great. It's good to have you. Showing up and interacting and chatting and whatnot. So be good. I can not make that promise. Um, but yeah, we'll be here next Wednesday, same time as usual, making delicious things. Till then, I hope you all have wonderful, fantastic, delicious, amazing food, and I love and appreciate all your various faces. So until next time, toodaloo and goodbye.